One morning, I got an urgent email from our CEO saying our cost jumped by 125k last January. What happened? I knew I had to act fast. And today, I will show you 3 powerful ways to use AI for financial analysis that help me break down the numbers, also uncover the drivers behind that spike, and deliver a complete analysis in just minutes. I will demonstrate how to analyze data by uploading your full datasets. I will also show you how to get insights without sharing any confidential data. And finally, I will show you how to perform an advanced analysis using Python. Let's dive in because our boss is waiting for us. Let's start with the first analysis where we are going to upload our data in our Pro ChatGPT account. Because I have a Pro account, I can upload confidential data inside. My company has checked that there's no problem, so let's go for it. When I saw the email of my boss, straight away I went on and pulled out the general ledger that you see here on Excel. You can see that I have the detail by department, I have also the headcounts, I have also the GL account description and the category and the amount for January 2025 and 2024. Now let's go into ChatGPT where I already prepared my prompt saying that I'm a finance manager. I'm explaining the context saying that my boss needs an answer on the difference between the January 24 cost and 25. So I'm asking to analyze this report and prepare an analysis explaining the origin for the total cost change. But something really important, I said here to use visuals, tables, and commentaries. You'll see later that is really useful to ask specifically for these 3 types of analysis. Let's upload the file and let our assistant do the work. So here you can see that ChatGPT is starting to compare the cost by nature. ChatGPT identified that there is a huge increase in personal cost and in technology and software cost. Now ChatGPT is asking me if we want also the detail by department. So I ask yes to have the detail by department and also to have a visual representation. So now we see the detail for each department with also here the change in dollars, but also the change in percentages. And now we start to have graphics. So we can see that the IT and the sales are responsible for most of the changes, being the personal cost and the technology and software cost. So now I ask ChatGPT to help me to prepare the email, only highlighting the top explanations. Personal. And you see what is happening now? We have a new function inside ChatGPT which is called Canva, which will allow us to draft the email, but also to change the email. So here you can see we have the explanation. So first personal cost, then technology and software increase, and then travel, entertainment, office, professional services. This one actually we don't really want to have. So what I can do is I can delete. You can see that I just deleted. I can also delete that. So now I can always modify and keep only what is necessary. So now I have the explanation. So now up to you to adapt it to your style. In situations where you cannot risk exposing sensitive details, or if you don't have a Pro account, I simply describe the headlines to ChatGPT. You will see the trick, once you know it, is really cool and you are not sharing any confidential information. So let me show you how to do it. So I'm back in my file, but now what I will do is I will just select the headers, I will copy it, and you will see that I will go back to ChatGPT with this information. Here, I'm starting from the same prompt than the last example, but I'm not going to give my data. Instead, I'm going to explain, here is how my data looks like in my Excel file. Here are the headers. So you see that I just added, here's how my data looks like in my Excel file, here are the headers. And I'm not going to say to analyze it, but going to say, help me analyze this report and prepare an analysis. Here, I just need to delete this to not confuse ChatGPT and say, give me the step-by-step instructions to do it in Excel. So here I'm just saying, give me the step-by-step instructions on how to do it in my Excel file. It's better to say my Excel file because it will also guide you really with the exact formulas. And you can see that I didn't upload anything. I didn't press the plus. I didn't share here any data. So now let's see the results. So first step is to create a new column. Let's go to my Excel file. Let's create the column difference, where I need to use this formula, G2 minus H2. And I'm going to double click to have the formula on all of the lines. Now the next step is to create a pivot table to summarize the total cost. Select all data including headers. I'm going to select and go down to select everything. Then insert a pivot table. So insert pivot table in a new worksheet. And now in rows, let's put department, GL account description, or category. I would prefer to use category because it's less detailed, which should normally be enough for us. Let's put department in rows and then category. And then in values, we'll have January 25, 24, and cost difference. So January 25, January 24, and cost difference. And also a trick for all of us. Let's make it look a bit nicer. Like this. Analyze by category. Use the pivot table to analyze changes by category. So here, for example, we can sort to have the biggest mover by category. Let's do that. Sort largest to smallest. Again, sort largest to smallest. When we do that, we see that sales is the main cause, then IT, then operations, and the others are quite small. Inside sales, we have mainly the personnel cost, and inside IT, mainly the technology and software cost. And in operations, we also have the personnel cost. We have already identified the three main drivers that explains most of the total change of 125,000. A third proposition was to analyze by headcount. I'm not going to do it here in this example, but this is something you can also look, especially the correlation between headcount changes and cost changes. Let's do this one actually. Visualize total costs and differences. ChatGPT tells me that I can select the total cost from the pivot table and insert a clustered bar chart. Let's have a look. I'm selecting the total cost, I'm going to insert, and in the bar, here is the clustered bar. So maybe what I don't need is to have the sum of amount of January 24 and 25. So what I'm going to do is to remove them. So now that I have my chart, it's really obvious that we have two main categories. Let me increase for you the text size. So we have in sales personal cost, and we have in IT the technology. In operations also the personal cost. Those are the three drivers that I can explain to my boss. And now you see that if I just send this plus an email, I will have done also my job. By the way, I would prefer to have this at the top. So let's ask ChatGPT how to change that to have it at the top. I'm just asking how to reverse a cluster bar chart in Excel. It's really easy, like quite straightforward. Click anywhere on the cluster bar chart to activate it. Okay, we are here. Then right click on the vertical category axis. Yeah, right click, then format axis. And it says categories in reverse order. Now I show to my boss the main variations straight away, thanks to this graph and thanks to my pivot table. And let's look at what were the other steps that ChatGPT recommended. So step 5, write a commentary, explaining us how to do it and giving us some examples and some guidance. With this, you can already start do an analysis without giving any confidential data. For a deeper dive, I wanted a more robust, also automated analysis that I can reuse every month. And for this, the best tool is Python. Let me show you how you can use ChatGPT and Google Colab to create a dynamic dashboard with Python. So first, what I do is I go back to the first discussion that I had. Remember the discussion where we uploaded the file? So because ChatGPT knows this file, I just ask to create a dynamic analysis in Python. So first, we discuss about what we can do with some examples and what type of libraries you need. And what ChatGPT gave me is a code here. So if I take this code, I copy it, I go to Google Colab, I create a new notebook, or just paste the code, and I'm just uploading my file. So here I have it. I will copy the path and let's play to see the result. So here you can see the cost changes by categories. This is not what I wanted. This is not dynamic. This is not really helpful. And this is why I wanted to show you that not everything that comes out of ChatGPT is good. Let's actually do something much better. What I'm going to say now is to say that I want a dashboard that can show quickly the main driver and then that drill down when we click on it. Going first on experience by department and then click on a department to see the main drivers by category. And so here I have the code from ChatGPT showing me the dashboard. Let's open it in Canva and I'm going to copy the code. Let's go into a new notebook where I paste the code. I will upload again my file and I will just replace the path explaining to the code where is my file. So now let's run the code to see if this works. I have a dashboard showing that IT and sales are the main driver for changes. But look what I have here. When I hover it, I have also some indications. But look what happened if I select, for example, the IT department. Then I get the detail by IT, and even here I see that technology and software costs were the main driver. Really, really cool, because you know what? Next month, when I have a new file, I just need to change here the source and I get the same type of dashboard. You see, I'm not a coder, but still I could create a mini dashboard dynamic in just a few seconds using ChatGPT or any other Gen AI tool that can code for you. And that's how I turned an urgent email from my boss into actionable insights using AI. Whether you are uploading full data or working with high-level deadlines or even using Python, these three methods can help you streamline your financial analysis in minutes. So whether you can upload your data, or maybe sometimes you cannot, or you want to go further and use Python, bookmark this video, share it around, because if you follow these steps, you are going to be much more productive and add much more value to your boss. And if you are a finance pro who want to simplify your workload with AI, if you want to learn all of this, I've created a 5-day email course for you where I share all of my techniques. So click below to get started. And if you want to learn how to 10x your Excel skills with ChatGPT, then check out the video next. Thanks for watching, and let's together revolutionize the way we work, because AI is there and you see how much it can help us. I see you in the next video.